So the first trending sector, like if you're a trader, the first trending thing that I think is going to be agriculture and like machinery, farm machinery and housing, because these three kind of sectors that are interconnected with the government's focus of reviving rural economy, that will do really well, because recently the agriculture stocks have started rising. If you just Google agriculture stocks, you'll come up with list of companies, and then go by filtering it through like high sales growth, high operating margins, high ROC, low P. You'll come across a handful of stocks that have not delivered returns in the last few years. They are likely to deliver in the coming few quarters at least. One more thing that I'd like to mention: December of 2022, when PSUs were not talked about, the government was talking about reviving the railway industry. Like if you look back on those articles, government was actively pushing railways, and it wasn't just in 2023 that the railway stocks started going up. It was in 2022, Q2, Q3 2022, the stock started rising. In December of 2022, I noticed that something's shifting, because railways have historically not made any money for investors, but it seems like in the last 2 quarters they've made good amount of money. And then the government was announcing of bringing in fresh investments, bringing in more capex. So all those news were there. So I noticed some pattern within that sector. So I said, this is time we look at railway sector seriously, and then maybe consider making fresh investments. And that went so right. Like it was so good. If you had invested some amount in railway stocks at that time, you'd have made at least 5x from that. So that's the kind of push we are going to have in these two sectors. That's just my wild guess. Like I can be wrong, but that's just my wild guess, because the government is actively pushing this sector. Again, depends on the execution by the government.